goals for spring? How much is just overall personnel development, and how much do you kind of focus in on position development and things of that?
Technique is big right now, and then overall for defense, what we need to do is tackle better. So we're not going to do as much as we've done in the past as far as tackling, but we could still work techniques and different things, footwork, and just learning how to tackle with no pads on. So, that's been a really big emphasis for us in the offseason, studying film, watching what our biggest problem was, and it all comes down to that.
Mm-hmm. That's even with some of your veteran guys.
No doubt. Just a lot of guys on the ground too much, not wrapping up, just different things that we studied. And so we need to get that fixed immediately.
Daniel talked about moving Tonkery to Mike. Obviously, you can always move back, but what would you see out of him that said, well, we want to try this?
Just smart, tough kid, understands the scheme, and this kid's got a potential to start at all three linebacker spots within 12 months. So I like where he's at. I just think that's going to be his natural position, and let him go get the football. So with him and David, I feel really good about those two, and we got to find one more guy, Sam, and then we got to start developing our depth.
How's Brendan Ferns coming off the surgery looking?
Really good. We're in shorts and a t-shirt right now, so until we get that physical banging and see how he holds up, just talking with him, he feels really good right now, and hopefully we can keep him healthy because he can be a big part of our defense.
Where do you see him as a backup at Mike, or do you see him at one of the other?
Yeah, he could play anywhere. He could play Mike. He can play Sam, and if he could beat somebody out, then good for him. So and he'll have every opportunity to do that.
You only get 15 to bang. Well, actually, you don't. You only get 13 or whatever. Do you like that you only got that many to be able to work on the things you need to?
Yeah, I do. I do. I think that a lot of times we get caught up in the going live, and I think that's more bad habits, creating bad habits, because number one, guys they're not ready to go live for 13 practices or hit. That's, in the fall, really you look at after fall camp's over with, you go live 12 times during a year. If you try to get 12 practices in and bang them every other day, I think you just create bad habits. There's only so many hits in them, and I think that we've learned that as a staff, and we're doing different things right now. We don't even have helmets on them right now for the first few days, so I kind of like our schedule. I like where we're at. I like 6 before break, 6 after break, and then we get a little Easter break and come back and get 3 more. So I think that will give our kids time to heal up and spread it out. So
you look back and you see what happened to Ryan Shazier. Do you have to remind your kids the proper way to tackle? That's a reminder. Here's an NFL guy who.
Oh yeah, every day when we meet with our kids and watch film and study the film, that's the number one thing we talk about. And we, I tell the staff all the time, listen, make sure we're correcting, guys' eyes dropping or whatever it may be.
First year you've had your entire staff back on defense. How critical is that?
It's been really good. We've been able to visit with some other staffs and go around and get some new ideas. We study and film. We didn't have to take a week or two and try to find the new coach, so that's been huge.
Right now, who do you roll in at nose with McDougal more limited than what you'd like?
Thrift. Okay. Thrift is a guy that we'll get him some reps in there at nose. Other than that, we've got 2 guys and a couple walk-ons that we'll try in there if need be.
Stills, I assume, we'll get reps there?
Oh, yeah, Stills, yes. Yeah, he's running right now with the first group, so. Yep.
Who all do you have there, Gibby, on the front?
We've got McDougal, Stills, Thrift. We have at ends, we've got Reese, Stone Wolfley. On the other side, we got Ezekiel Rose and Puller. So those are kind of our top 6, 7 guys right now.
All right. What about Rose then? What do you like about him?
Very athletic, thought that last year, toward the end of the year, I thought that he was playing as good as anybody on our defense. So made some big plays. Obviously, everybody remembers the K-State game, but I even thought Iowa State, he played really, really well. Gave us a spark. So, like where he's at, and, you know, he's a guy that's won a job.
What about in your secondary?
Got a lot of guys right now that have played a lot of football. So right now at our safety spots, we have at Spur is you got Javonte Stewart, Drayvon, Diamante Lindsay, Ricky Johns. So we're 4 or 5 deep of scholarship guys there, and just trying different things. Nothing set right now. At free safety, Kenny Robinson, at Bandit, Toyas. Got E.J. Brown. We've got Josh Norwood. So Uzi. We got a bunch of guys right now that we're repping, and hopefully we'll do them some good. And then out of corner, Akeem Bailey, Jake Long, Mahone, Keith Washington, Pitts. So there's a bunch of guys out there as well. So really like the one thing they all have in common right now. A few of them, they're long and athletic, and we feel can run pretty well. So we like where we're at there. And just see, and they get tested obviously with our wideouts and our quarterback. So it's going to be a fun spring for those guys, just competing and seeing where we're at.
Gibby, you have confidence this corner group can be better even than last year? Fair, or at least be good?
Yeah, I think right now, if we had to go rewind it 1 year from now, I think we're in a better situation now than we were a year ago, for sure.
Do you like the fact